Listen, one thing about me is I love my crock pot. I'm always going to try my best to find a way how to use my crock pot efficiently. And today, we're making tacos. I've been doing a pretty good job at doing a load of laundry a day. I let my laundry build up so much recently that it just piled up so much and became super overwhelming. So I've been trying my best to do one load of laundry a day. And that's a really helpful tip to stay on top of everything that you need to get done throughout your life. Recently, I've been noticing that I haven't been giving myself enough space to go out and enjoy my life. It is summertime, the sun is out, it's warm, you don't need a coat, and that's not gonna last forever. At least in Idaho where I'm at. Sometimes I find myself wallowing in my bed for a little too long, and I'll find myself endlessly scrolling on my phone, and then next thing you know, the whole day is gone. I just need to keep reminding myself that I'm only going to be this young once, and I actually want to enjoy my life. I don't want to look back and think that I wasted a bunch of time, and I know that my life seems glamorized on the screen, but these are genuinely only the highlights of my life. And that goes for any social media. I love my life and I don't have any major problems going on, which I'm so thankful for. But sometimes, especially recently, I've been feeling really bored at times. Like so bored. And I know that means that I need to be creating more, because I notice that when I'm consuming more than I'm creating, then I don't feel as good. After we went to the park, then we went to the grocery store and just got a few things to make some lunches and some snacks. Recently, I have not been making bread at home either, and I know I started my bread journey at the beginning of this year, and I think I was doing too simple of bread recipes that I just started really disliking the taste. So I want to find a really good buttermilk bread recipe that I can use with my bread maker. But it got to a point where I wasn't making bread, and then I wasn't buying bread because I kept saying, I'm gonna make bread, and then we just never had bread. Anyways, back to my crockpot tacos. I just cooked this meat on high for a few hours. Depending on if it's frozen or not, depends on how long that it needs to cook. I drained the grease out of it because this is grocery store beef, so it got more greasy than if I were to get beef from the butcher shop. I added a can of black beans and a whole bag of corn because I've been doing this thing with taco night recently where I just want to eat a bunch of tacos. Spare me the sides, give me a bunch of fat tacos. And if it has my vegetable in it and it fills me up, I don't want any sides. I don't even want to touch the rice. I made $150 today, and I didn't start working until closer to the evening, so I called that a win. We found out that the fresh pet food that we were giving the kitties gave some animals some irreversible damage to their body. There were some dogs that were pooping out blood because their diet was fresh pet and the damage had already been done. I was watching videos on this. And if you don't know, we were giving our cats fresh pet mixed with kibble for at least a few months because I wanted to promote hydration within their diet. We stopped doing fresh pet. Now I am just putting a bit of kibble in this bowl and mixing it with water. I tried chicken broth, but I have some picky eaters that absolutely would not do the chicken broth. I think I'm gonna also try giving them some chicken that I make in the crock pot for them. I just haven't gotten around to that. But ever since doing the water in the kibble, I haven't seen one single pile of throw up. Good morning. It's a new day to try my best to enjoy my life. I've only been reading my Bible slightly. Don't let this clip fool you. I will get back into it consistently. I'm just not there right now in my life. Hey friends, I instructed my class today and then Zane and I went to Popeyes because I got Popeyes coupons in the mail for no reason. If you haven't seen Popeyes prices lately, they are insanely expensive now. My class was so hard and there were 10 people there and Zane came and it was really good, but it was so hard. I'm debating if I even want to work today at all. I haven't gotten any good Instacart orders and I might just not work today because I'm only $27 away from $500, and if you don't know, I try to make $500 a week. So maybe I'll just give myself a rest day from doing that because my whole body kind of hurt. I really did decide that there was no work for me to do tonight, so I cleaned up the camper and then I made us some loaded chili cheese potato bowls. There's just some canned chili mixed with beef, thrown on some fried potatoes with some sour cream and cheese. I haven't tried it yet, but I already know that it's gonna be good. And then I just made myself a little salad. What I've been doing for my salad lately is just putting some romaine lettuce in a bowl, some broccoli coleslaw, some fried onions, and some dressing. I've been on a salad kick lately because it doesn't take any work to make that as a side. I mixed it all together and it's giving chili cheese fries, but make it healthy. I also made some for Zane's brother because I was actually feeling nice tonight. To be honest, friends, I have been feeling a little down lately and I don't really have any valid reasons other than I know I haven't been doing the best things for myself. If I go back to the beginning of the video and say I've been on my phone too much when I'm not creating, I just don't feel good. I haven't been journaling or doing my Bible reading consistently, and I know that's part of the problem, but I also know that there is power in awareness and that I can only go up from here. We just got back from this wholesale food store and they have like a bunch of stuff that they sell to coffee shops and restaurants. We got the big thing of Lotus and the stuff to make our favorite flavor of Lotus, which is peach watermelon with pink lotus. I also grabbed a bottle of the coconut syrup because I just love coconut syrup in most of the drinks that I drink. I also realized watching this back, I didn't ever tell you what a Lotus is. A Lotus is basically a quote-unquote natural, healthy energy drink. I don't know how true the healthy part is, but I do know it's good and that you can customize it completely with just some sparkling water. Now I'm gonna do my nails before I go to church. This is the set that I picked out this time. Medium length instead of long length, and I really liked all the sparkles on it. I've had no nails on my fingers for about a week to let my fingernails heal, and now I'm ready to put these bad boys on. The last set that I had on for 2 weeks. I fully committed to it. If one flew off, I would just glue it back on real quick. I was gonna start my nails, but then I got a $46 Fred Meyers order. You know how it goes, it's almost $50. So I am going to put this on hold. I got that order done in a little over an hour, and then I started getting ready for church by putting my little makeup on. I have started having a lot of fun with my makeup and only putting it on for things that I want to go out and feel presentable in. Not that I don't feel presentable with my bare face. It is just fun to play around with and let myself look cute and feel slay. One of my favorite things to do after church for like at least a few weeks now is to go to the gym. And it's great that Zane's brother lives at the same RV park as us because he's able to get a ride with his brother, and then I'm able to come to the gym because we go to separate gyms, obviously. My boyfriend is obsessed with powerlifting and has been for a large portion of his life, so him and his brother go to like this fancy powerlifting gym, and I love working out in heated spaces, so I go to HOTWORX, which is like a sauna workout gym, which is really nice. Since we both like to go to the gym after church, Sundays are usually a pretty late night, but I don't mind at all because like I said, I'm young, I'm cute, I'm childless, I got nothing better to do. So I decided tonight to put my nails on, because I couldn't get to them earlier. And I heard too that when you put them on before you sleep, since you're not touching anything, they stay on better. And I can attest that is true. I might try the gel nail kit next time, which is the same idea. It's the press on nails, but then you seal this gel coat on with a UV light, and I can see if it works better. I don't know. I'll let you know, friend. Anyways, thank you, friend, for sticking till the end, and I'll see you next time.